I hope that is bleeped out. Put that in there. Once it come in, depressed. What kind of episode this gonna be?
I thought this was Free by Denise Williams. I was like, what?
Alright, y'all. It done kicked in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Typically, I may be a little more animated. I'm asking motherfucker. I told you.
You see it?
They got me on it.
Uh-huh. You got that monkey on your back.
It's gonna be that kind of episode.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna have to re-record.
Yeah.
Okay. He can't function.
He can't function, baby.
Fuck that, man.
Yeah. I didn't know you like to get wet. Angel dust. Shine. You know, PCP. Love.
You get to Man, listen. Welcome to the Vibe Controllers, episode 18. Welcome to the Vibe Controller podcast, man. I'm taking over because I function like this every episode, so I am fine, goddammit. It is the one and only. I am Merc B. Williams, the mother over there that can't stop giggling because he has whatever. Shit, I can't even get it out. I can't even get it out. All right, I go back again. I go back name. Look how he came right back. Okay. I go back name. Hey,
Mama, I'm sick. Oh, yeah.
He taking pictures. He said, man said, we supposed to say hey to the people, but he can't even say that. Yeah, let me tell y'all something. The episode is gonna be called Under the Influence.
Yeah.
Baby, we high. We is high. We high. You listen, this on video? We high. All right, man, I'm good. He's not.
You good? You got it?
I said, hey to the people. Hey, get that man a Coke. All right, thank y'all so much for Shit. He out here, man. I'm good. Out here. Yep. We got a special guest. I'm sorry, man. Give some claps for me. We have a special guest,
y'all.
Our good friend. Let me get some claps for me. Our good friend. Oh my God, Melvin. See, he got a lot of names. Casey Jones, Thecka Jones,
Bam Bigelow.
You
see it?
Favorite.
You see it?
But yes, he is the one and only Mr. Melvin C. Robinson III.
Hey, what's up, everybody? How are you all doing today? I see you all are inebriated. I am totally 100% sober.
and at fault. Because he brought the drugs.
No, I did not.
He did.
I did not.
He did not.
I did not. No.
Oh, man. So listen, this is going to be a great episode. Melvin is going to come here, tell you a little bit more about what exactly he does, his official title now. Official. Let me say that. And then we're gonna have some fun and talk about a whole bunch of topics and all that other good stuff. So y'all stick with us, man. We're gonna come back and pay a few bills. And we ain't got no sponsors yet, but y'all can get some sponsors. Y'all can get some sponsorships. Out here. All right, y'all, man. We back. We back. We back. That's all I can say. We back. And this is the again, this episode is gonna be Under the Influence with our good friend Melvin C. Robinson III. Real quick, before we get into what we're gonna talk about and start sharing stories, just tell people about what exactly it is you do.
So I'm the Director of Communications and Media for the Mississippi Cannabis Trade Association. We are a organization that focuses on the advocacy, education, and community building of the Mississippi cannabis industry.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
There you go. So people can know that there's some credibility on here, even though we're gonna have really fun but credibility right then. But I said credibility.
Well, you know.
I did. But keep trying not to laugh. He can't help himself. And so with that being said, since you are director of all this with the Cannabis Association, I know that you got a good high story.
Man.
So that's what we're gonna call this segment. We're gonna call this segment we'll say stories under the influence.
Stories under the influence. You know,
you gotta get your best. This gonna be fun. You gotta get your best story under the influence. Because what's funny, what people don't know, what's really hilarious is that you are the director of the cannabis, association.
Yeah.
3 years ago,
I had nothing to do with.
You were straight edge.
Yeah, straight edge. And I still don't drink really. Yeah, like when I pull out a beer, people are like, "What? You all right, dog?" Like, yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, man, it's crazy how it worked, man. You know, the industry, it was coming to Mississippi, and me and a group of people didn't want to see this industry be handicapped or be limited in any way. So we formed this organization, and yeah, we're here on the front lines trying to make sure we have a very robust program.
All right, what's a good high story?
Let me see.
Other than the one that's happening right now.
Other than the one that's happening right now, a good one. I really enjoyed my time. I went out to Denver to meet some people, and I went to Meow Wolf.
Meow Wolf.
Yeah, you ever been to Meow Wolf?
No.
So it's
I've
like
been at Denver. So.
Yeah, so it's a.
That doesn't sound appealing. What is Meow Wolf? Is it?
So it's an art installation, right? So it's right outside of Broncos Stadium, and it's like the size of a Walmart, and it's like 3 stories.
I thought you were someone sell wolf burgers.
No.
Wasn't what I was thinking.
But and they have
cat
like
burgers, wolf burgers.
It's like an art installation. It's like an art installation.
Wait a minute, what the garlic powder? Oh,
yes.
I thought that was remedy for being. That's what I thought. You came here with onion powder. I didn't know what was going on.
Look,
Steve, don't you put that under my nose? Don't you dare try to be stronger than me in front of my wife.
Yeah.
Right, look at it. I got it. It's my baby. You're not going to be opening no onion powder for my wife. Melvin warmed it up.
Yeah.
Right. Actually,
little tension.
Sound right the way he said. Melvin
warmed it up.
He did.
But yeah, so if you've been there, you can Google it or whatever, and it's like a 3-story art installation. It got like a story to it or whatever. But it's an adult use state out there. So before I went in, went by myself and had a really good 4-hour journey through Meow Wolf. You know what I'm saying?
Journey.
Yeah, and I still didn't see everything. Yeah.
I was just singing the Gilligan. You don't have no. You got a story. Hell yeah, but that was a story. Yeah. Oh, I thought I ain't know that name. Yeah, this DJ. Say this DJ who used to DJ. Well, he probably still DJ and produced for this rapper in Jackson. He lived in the same building. He lived in the same building with us. If you know us now, you know who we talking about. And he was, his story, his backstory. But anyway, I think it was me and Kelly. Yeah, we were downstairs, and we was, I guess we were new on the block, trying to do the little weed thing on a regular basis. But we were down there smoking. He was like, "Hey man, you want me to roll y'all blunt?" And we were like, cool. Now if you know this person, and you know his background, ain't no way in hell we should have agreed to let him roll that blunt. Private shit, man. Let me tell you, that boy rolled that blunt, and that thing was about as big as 4 fingers put together.
Actually, it was 2.
It was a roach blunt. And it was short and fat. He took all the roaches, and so anyway, man, he rolled the blunt, brought it back downstairs. Me and Kid, it took ever to smoke that thing. We was smoking back and forth, man. We sitting on the couch. I look Kid at him, I'm high as a motherfucker. I'm hungry. Man, what you mean to do? Like, we go Taco Bell. Nigga, we went to Taco Bell, spent about $50. $50. Came back to the house. We just Mexican pizzas and motherfucking Doritos, Locos, tacos and shit. Just sitting all on the damn couch. We tore up, ate everything, and went straight to sleep. It was a magnificent evening.
That's so
Stomach was flip-flopping and flying in that motherfucker. Shout out to Dusty Ray.
Doing the flip-flopping flying.
I ain't kill it. I'm sorry.
Yo has to.
Man, dude, I've had several. Let me say that because, excuse me, I partake. Then when you get that good sneeze, then you know it's finna kick in. It's finna kick in to a whole nother level. That's a little something for you folks out there who partake. But man, it took me on a real trip. This was actually a few weeks ago. I had a free Sunday, and me and a friend of mine went to go eat at the new chicken strip place, Huey Magoo. We went to go eat over there, and so my friend that I went with, she was like, "Well, I had a whole cookie." I was like, "I'm gonna have a whole cookie too," and so I ate the whole cookie there, whole cookie. And like I drove to Huey Magoo's and I got the sweet heat. And if you know, when you turn a certain age, your body don't really do well with spicy food.
Damn sure don't do well with sugary foods either. With that sweet heat.
Oh yeah, so I got the sweet heat, man, and like man, I was sitting there and all of a sudden that cookie just got on me, man. And I just kept getting higher and higher and higher, and I ate this food and I couldn't stop laughing. Like everything was just extra funny. It was like this girl in there who was walking, but she was dragging her foot when she walked, and I just couldn't stop laughing at that shit. And everything was just extremely funny. All the people that was coming, and then it went to the next level where it gets scary. And I realized that I had to drive. And I was like, I'm not okay. Like, I'm not okay. And I was like, okay, I'm going to sit here for a little while, then I'm going to get to the car. And I got to the car and still sat in the car. Like, I don't know how long. Then I drove around through the drive-thru and, like, went through it. Went through the drive-thru. I had already ate. I'm in the drive-thru. I done stopped at the cones and everything. So I go over to the outlet to try to give me a energy drink and like come back here, man. I sat on the bench. I was like, and then what's crazy is like the Pearl Police was like right down there from me. I'm like, man, I hope this nigga don't know I'm high. Meanwhile, the person that was with me had just frolicked on off, high as hell, and just floating. I don't know what the fuck she had. I'm just like, I'm high. I got to get us home. And so we get back to the destination after that because I finally was able to drive. And man, I passed out on the floor and woke up and threw all that shit up that I ate. Like,
Yeah.
all that shit. Threw it all up.
That's that Rankin County chicken.
Threw it all up, man. No, you good. I threw it all up. Like, I ain't even go to, I don't think I went to work the next day, man. Like, that cookie was still on me the next day. Yeah. And I came right in here and recorded.
Well, you got that shit about you.
I was still high. It was on me, man. On me.
All right, so we back being here. Cocky McFly on the mic. Hey to the people. I apologize for not doing it at the beginning. I was not here.
Yeah.
Please don't.
In Bolivia.
Don't take that out on the podcast. Again, we got our good brother Melvin Robinson, the third up in here, man, and we high and having a good time. So one of the things
Melvin used to text me that when he be fucking up. But
Yeah.
before he was high, Melvin would text people, "Hey guys, I'm high," and everybody's like,
Hey.
But so another cool thing about Melvin, man, we've been friends forever, but we are huge wrestling fans.
Yeah, love it.
Like huge wrestling fans. We have a group chat that we be in, and we just be talking about just random wrestling stuff, specifically from the standpoint of black folk and how terrible black wrestlers have always been treated historically. Shout out to JYD. Made all the folk that money ain't never win the belt. Ever. A belt in WWF. Crazy. He might have been number 2 most popular character at one point.
I think so. Hulk was number 1.
Oh,
Yeah, but he never even got like a intercontinental belt.
He didn't get no belt.
JYD never held any titles, no tag titles, no nothing.
He held some titles in some other organizations.
Oh, he did Mid-South, all that stuff.
But yeah, WWF. His son still wrestling?
I think so.
I'm
Yeah.
not sure. Yeah, probably.
Mike. Yeah. Shout out to Mike.
Shout out to Mike.
He don't never talk though.
He'll pop in now. Hear the part.
Yeah.
He'll pop in once you post something about them conspiracies. You be on them wrestling conspiracies and stuff. Melvin, you know, we'll be commentating back and forth about the episode. But Melvin will pop up in the group with a random conspiracy about Vince McMahon, and I don't know.
I'll be like, hey man.
Hey man. He be like, hey man. I believe he was in on the too, man. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, Vince going down this time.
Man, you know what's crazy about that though? Cause like people were mad at what Jericho said before those other accusations had came out, and like, man, I ain't gonna lie, I was like, ain't nothing to happen with that. You know, Vince been doing it, but
Vince. I mean,
yeah,
Vince
but
done
I don't
got away
know.
with
Yeah,
murder,
but
bruh.
yeah,
Like murder.
But I don't know. I don't think it'll be anything criminal, but I mean, I think it's just time for Vince to go anyway. He older, and it's like, hey man, you know, you got people, very competent people.
Vince now?
It's like 77,
76, 77. He's
Yeah,
old, bro. He just still out here trying to take bumps.
Just going evil.
He got that bad plastic surgery.
Yeah, the skin sagging now. It's just
He can't like really speak like he. Like I don't want to, you know.
He ain't buff like he used to.
He
He
ain't-
still be
nah.
walking like he 1990.
you know how you pour caramel.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
how that nigga face look.
yeah, it does.
That's how it look.
And like, so my partner, some of my partners ain't like Kurt. He don't know nothing about wrestling. So I'll just send him like a random Vince McMahon video. He be like, "This what the fuck y'all was watching?" I'm like, "Yeah, this is what we were watching."
Like, yes, we were watching every Monday night. Try to make sure we could see Sable.
Yeah, see Sable.
See
Hey,
Sable.
bro, that attitude era was
Just-
some wild times.
Yeah.
Man. They push censorship to
We got to watch.
Yeah.
We literally got to watch them folks put together the Nation of Domination.
Yeah.
Try to make us like it.
Yeah,
And it was so bad.
it was.
Like,
I tell
the
everybody,
leader's name is
Farouk.
Farouk.
They made Ron Simmons name Farouk.
And he got overthrown by a native from American Samoa.
Yeah,
Ain't
Yeah.
that something?
You mean tell me, white folk know what they be doing?
they do.
Ain't
You
that
gonna
something?
tell me that Ron Simmons from Georgia?
Georgia.
Florida. I'm sorry.
He from Florida. He from Florida.
Ron Simmons.
They was
Ron
hailing him from
Simmons.
Georgia.
Yeah,
Black.
That's a
black
pretty-
Ron
it sounds like it
Simmons.
come
How
with
can we
Jericho.
make him
That's his
black?
real
Yeah.
name,
How
bro.
can we ain't gonna call him Brother Ron.
Yeah, we gonna
Ron
call him
X.
Farouk.
We gonna call him
Farouk.
2 A's.
with two A's.
Yeah,
F-A-A.
Farouk.
yeah.
Farouk.
For fire.
Hey, you know, so like the Attitude Era. You remember Ahmed Johnson?
Man, the Pearl River
Pearl
Plunge.
River.
You know what his first name was gonna be? Buck. Seriously, dead ass.
Come on.
His first name was gonna be Buck. Cause he a big.
Have you seen him? Have you looked?
He used to have that red lingerie on.
Man,
Nigga, I'm like, why you strapped up? Yeah.
I'm talking about them.
This-
Some song.
and he was from-
He was dressing like he was from
River,
Mississippi. Yeah. He was dressing like he was from Canton, but he was.
Eddie 119 in there.
He's from Mississippi.
Yeah, I
That's
don't.
why they
hey,
gave they build him from
They
the
build
coast.
him from
Yeah.
the coast.
Pearl
River, Mississippi.
Pearl River
The
Plunge.
Pearl River
His
Plunge.
finishing move was the
He
Pearl
legit.
River Plunge.
He had a main event push.
Yep, and he was gonna be named Buck.
Yeah, didn't he have like 2 big hoop earrings?
Yeah.
in his ear?
He couldn't talk.
Shit.
Speak.
Yeah.
It's like your lips and teeth getting away your words.
He looked like what you would draw as a big black man in 1996. And he was just like, oh yeah,
Big ass mammy.
yeah.
Sambo.
Nigga.
Up in red. Oh shit, nigga, they dressed that nigga up in red and black. He look like black.
He looked, yeah.
Yes.
White people ain't shit.
Look, let me look.
If y'all don't know, wrestling is racist as hell.
Oh,
They
so
dressed this nigga up as blackface.
I always say this: wrestling is the most American form of entertainment you will find because it
Other than
relies on
baseball.
other than baseball, because it relies on stereotypes of just outright. Like, you know how racist wrestling is. when there's an Asian wrestler and his music comes on, it's either gonna be a gong or it's gonna be like a kiosk
the harp
or a harp. Yeah,
harp.
like
Harp.
that's how. Like, hey, you're like dong. And you're like, oh, okay, this is an Asian wrestler.
Man, listen.
Yeah,
And
seriously.
then you hear the flute.
yeah.
Listen, they
Yeah.
tell
You hear the
a
flute?
black man from Mississippi who could talk well into a Ugandan gang.
Yeah.
And they had Kamala coming out there slapping his stomach. And guess what his music started off with? Animals in the Wild.
Animals in the wild, some drown.
Put some stars on that.
Put some
Put some stars on
3
that.
stars
nigga.
in the moon on
Yeah.
and
From
let him
Uganda.
make it look like he ain't got no teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Papa Shango was the Godfather.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that same folks.
Oh,
Voodoo
he had.
man.
Let me tell you, a guy who had some bad luck when it came to characters.
Boy.
Yeah.
We talking about this big black man. Oh, we gonna dress you up in you a voodoo doll.
You a voodoo doll.
from Louisiana.
Mhm.
And you got to be from
And
New
you
York,
got
from
on-
Lafayette.
Cause basically you evil.
Yeah.
Don't sound nothing like you from Louisiana though.
No,
no, you
Listen,
from
he
California.
ain't putting nobody's spells on. He
So
just walking
then-
out there with some skulls and some
This-
smoke.
and a
with
top
some
hat
bombs
smoke.
in that
Yeah.
bitch, you know. The fuck?
Yeah.
So-
Papa Shango.
Papa
Yeah,
Shango. And
He
then
about work with the boogeyman.
we were like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, fuck it. So, you know, this can't, we gonna change your image. So we gonna, nigga, you a pimp.
But he
You a
took
pimp.
off with that.
Look,
That's it, he took off
He
the
took
whole,
off.
the
You
whole,
a
whole
pimp.
train.
the whole train,
The whole
and
train.
your valets are named the Ho.
the hoes.
H-O.
H.O. man. The man, he coming out there cutting a promo before every show.
TV 14.
Y'all see all my hoes.
Yeah.
Like,
We were children.
Hey,
this was on the USA Network.
Hey.
he wasn't black though.
He
You
wasn't
know what's
black.
funny about Val Venus? So they used to have like a WWF magazine, right? And everybody would be in kayfabe. So kayfabe is what you call it.
Fake.
I sound like a smart mark right now.
Nah,
Jim Cornette would hate it,
Yeah.
but they would be in character, or whatever. So like they did an interview with Val Venus, and they were like, you know, where do you hail from? He was like, down below, ladies, and shit like that. So then they were like,
This dude wouldn't break character.
yeah,
That's
you know what I
exactly
mean?
what he was doing.
He from Minnesota, bruh. Come on, man.
So then, like, they asked him, like, hey, what's your political affiliation? And he was like, libertarianism will take over America one day when the proletariat rises. I was like, whoa! Like, he is super, like, when I say right wing, like, I'm like, nigga, you were Val Venus. You ran around with a Asian man yelling, I will chop off your pee-pee for money.
Had a towel on.
This is how you pay your mortgage, by a Japanese man running around with a sword yelling, I will chop off your pee-pee.
Had a finisher. Called the money shot.
The money shot, yes. Like you had Billy Gunn. Yeah.
Like Billy Gunn.
Mr. Ass.
Mr. Ass.
I'm an ass man.
Them ass.
Dun, dun. I like to kick him. I like to stroke him. I'm like, what?
Kids.
We were children.
Kids are listening to this
Yeah.
as they come to the ring.
And
Yeah.
I got 2 words for you.
Suck it.
Suck it.
Suck it.
I was at Hardy.
You know what I mean?
And
Times
that's-
folks done got in trouble
yeah,
in elementary school?
yeah.
Going to the damn office.
You
done
get
told somebody
suspended.
to Suck it.
You get 3 days at Hardy for
Yeah,
that.
because you told
Yeah.
somebody to suck,
Suck
it.
it.
And then at the end of that, just think, end of the show every day, you know, oh hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
You 12 years old, you walking to school, busted open,
Yeah.
throw 2 middle fingers up.
Yeah.
I'm about to.
And Stone Cold
Stone-
cool because he wore Cuban link chains. And you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, and rings.
Yeah, yeah.
Typical ropers,
Yeah.
attire, ropers
Yeah.
in Hattiesburg, or mugshot
Yeah.
at night.
I always said if there was like if we could do like an avatar for the race war and each race get their own avatar, Stone Cold would be white people.
Oh, well, nah. It's
99
90s.
Stone Cold.
Oh yeah, 90s definitely. You gonna wear
Yeah.
jeans and t-shirt with t-shirt tucked in.
Yeah. 1999 Stone Cold.
He did. He had a t-shirt tucked in. He gonna have that link chain
Mhm.
and that gold watch
And that vest.
and that vest. A vest.
99 Stone Cold was pretty swole too.
Oh, he was buff, man.
Yeah.
And he was out there 12-year-old kid.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
316, the Bible verse, nigga. 316.
Austin 316.
John-
I just whooped your
Yeah.
ass. Man.
Yelling that at a alcoholic.
Yeah,
That's how with Jake Roberts. That's what happened.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man.
They're like, I heard you like the Lord, boy. You like what?
What?
Yeah. I heard you like the Lord, alcoholic.
It was still. Wait, no, that wasn't Attitude Era. No,
That was right.
No, that was right before.
No,
That was
this was
96
leading
King of the
into-
Ring.
this
Yeah.
was-
Booker T talking about Hulk Hogan. Like I just want.
Oh.
So that was
No, that was WCW.
that was WCW like 94.
Man,
Yeah.
that is a classic Harlem Heat
Yeah.
promo. And then he just,
like-
which is ironic that, obviously he went from nigga to coon.
Yeah.
Fuck Booker T.
Hey, Booker
I'm
T.
saying that.
Hey, Booker T really be like.
Do you know about Booker T? Man.
I saw him getting beat up by.
Oh, bro.
Well, no, you
Real life. Yeah.
mean real life?
Booker
Big
T.
ass nigga, though.
I'll put it like this. Booker T did a program with Triple H in like 2003, 2004.
He should get it.
And it was one of them programs with like, I'm Triple H, here's Ric Flair. We're going to be really racist. And it was like, hey, you people don't get these kind of things, like pointing at the belt and everything. So you're like, okay, Booker T is obviously going to win this at WrestleMania. Loses.
Loses.
And I'm like, another minute. Triple H, again, years later, Booker T was doing commentary. And Triple H like, I'll do any damn thing. You know what, Booker T, you're fired. Get your ass out of here. And Booker T's like, oh, I can't believe I'm fired. Listening to Booker T on his podcast now, I see how you could get him to go along with those kind of storylines.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because I was like, even though it's a storyline, it's like, hey, Book.
He not the guy we thought he was.
Like, you got to remember, like, 2002, 2003, it was coming right off the Attitude Era. So they were still kind of wild. So it wasn't like, it wasn't 80s goofy like Akeem the American Dream. But
Who's a white man? Who was a white man?
Who he started off as one-man gang.
One man gang. A white man in the biker gang.
In a biker gang. He went to Detroit.
With Slim. Slim.
No, Slick.
Slick the pimp.
Slick was his valet, who was a
Slick,
pimp
who
from
was a
Detroit,
pimp from Detroit.
who had a song where in the music video he stole fried chicken.
That's it.
He went.
See?
Yeah. So they go to Detroit. Mean Gene is in some alleyway, and he's
Some
like,
alley.
he's like,
Mean
Slick,
Gene
what's
Oakland
up?
is in
And Slick
Detroit.
like, my brother, let me tell you, I got somebody new.
And Akeem, the African dream.
And they had, get this,
Didn't he have
tribal-
a kufi on?
yeah.
Yes.
Listen, tribal people dancing around a barrel on fire.
In the alley. Detroit.
Here come Akeem, the American Dream. So this is what he would do. All he would do is this. What's happening, brother?
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
That is it. We are not making any part of this up. Like,
I wish we didn't have to deal with copyright infringement
Yeah.
because we could definitely
we did
post
not
links
listen,
to all this
Phil,
BS.
we did not make one part of that up. Like, what's happening, brother? Slick's the showing me the way.
Yep. I don't know why they got that man.
And he doing this the whole time.
The whole time. And he dressed like a set of rubber gloves.
Yeah,
I don't
yes,
know why. I
yes.
have no clue why. And
Yeah.
that's what he wore. He wrestled in Kente cloth. That man got a whole cool
Yeah.
on, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. This is not a joke. Like, this is.
He doing
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Africans don't do that shit. Look at that.
This man paid his mortgage doing this.
You jive turkey.
Yeah.
I'm with Slick.
I'm with Slick.
That's
baby.
how he talks. That's how he talks. That was in the 90s.
Yeah.
That man.
That was
and
like
he got-
1990.
And he was talking like
The
it was
African.
a 1975 black exploitation. He was talking like the gang on The Last Dragon.
He paid his mortgage doing it. He paid his car note.
Hey man, you jive turkey.
You just turkey.
I be trying to. I don't know why we still watch, but we
Just
but
nostalgia.
It is, but I'm gonna tell you.
But it just
big,
relies
big
off
races, big time races.
It relies off of it.
And
it's-
you don't know that it plays on them.
It's an element.
This-
It's an element.
Dusty Rhodes used to do the same stuff.
Yeah.
Dusty Rhodes, he married that black lady, so they changed his music so they could
Yeah.
first interracial relationship. He's out there dancing and jigging and polka dots.
Yeah, he was. But Dusty also grew up around black people, right?
I mean, he grew up in the swamps,
Baptist church.
but
Yeah. Yeah.
he just-
Ain't
Ain't
Dusty.
they originally from? Are they from Louisiana or are they from Texas?
I
I think they're from Texas. Nah, the Ramos
Dusty,
family.
Dusty always seemed like it was more genuine though.
Yeah,
like,
he really
felt
just seemed like a
yeah.
person who liked the people.
I think
Yeah.
that he probably was in the trenches with a lot of them guys.
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't
Yeah.
gonna say that about his son.
Or he might have been
Yeah.
different from a lot of the cats that he grew up with.
Yeah.
No,
might have,
you know, his
gravitated
youngest son
towards
married a black woman.
Yeah. Brandon. Oh, and I gotta say this. Just to, if we,
She
I
made
gotta
an
say this.
announcement
Hey,
today,
what? She pregnant?
No, she's gonna come back to the ring and wrestle.
Oh, so listen.
She's so terrible.
I'm finna. A lot of black people. I'm finna make y'all real sad. Y'all don't know this. Black wrestling fans know this. Old school black wrestling fans know this. Ric Flair is very racist.
What you talking about?
Very.
Like I know the
might be
limousine
1B.
driving. Woo,
He
it's
1B.
different. He
Hogan is 1A.
Hogan 1A, Rick, like Teddy Long, you know, everybody make fun of like, hold on, player, let me talk about this match with the Undertaker. That dude,
Right.
he was a referee for a long time. He got some. Rick Flair was racist.
Ric Flair.
He is racist.
Yeah.
And
The irony that his daughter is married to
yeah,
It's been
Latino man.
but Ric Flair, you know, just type in Teddy Long Ric Flair on YouTube and listen to it, and it's going.
But
You
you
gonna
know
be
what?
like,
Every version of Ric Flair been racist.
Yes.
He done lived a line of line.
You remember when people were scared about Japan just randomly buying America, basically?
Mm-hmm.
And in like the late 80s, the Four Horsemen did that. It was like the Yakamaki Corporation.
Mm-hmm.
And they just had a random Japanese man like with a cigar.
Mm-hmm.
Yes! Racism is an element of professional wrestling. It has to be
Maybe
there.
the
It's
most
not going to be
important
good. Yeah, because it's not going to be good.
And Americanism.
Yeah.
Because that's always a patriot.
It's always a
It's
patriot. John Cena.
John Cena.
John Cena
Lex Luthor,
had
John
the-
Cena. We
John
talking about
Cena
Lex
had the
Express,
path of a white man from Pearl because he started off rapping,
He did
Yep.
start off rapping.
and he was like, "I'm gonna go to the military,"
right? Man.
And
he did the Marine, and that was it.
and that was it. Support the
was-
truth.
Kurt Angle before him.
Yeah, Kurt. Well, Kurt.
Kurt,
No,
Kurt
no,
is like
no.
an American hero.
Yeah, because he got a gold
He
medal.
really gotta go.
American asshole.
Yeah, he was.
Was
Well,
Kurt
he-
ever face? Yeah. Yeah, he's facing.
Was he?
Yeah, he's facing Stone Cold.
Oh yeah,
feud.
yeah. When
Stone
Stone Cold
Cold.
sold out.
But he was basically fake. And when he was in the Rock feud, he was definitely face.
I guess you call
Oh, man.
Oh, he
Oh!
is.
You know
super
what?
American.
You know what?
That's
Hacksaw-
racist.
Shout out to Hack.
Yeah.
I do follow Hack.
Cause you know who
Shout out to
who he
fight.
will wrestle like the Iron Sheik.
You think about this?
Yeah.
You think in the 80s every feud was basically America versus some
somebody.
country? The Kolofs,
Yep.
who were all from Minnesota.
Yeah.
For whatever reason.
Sergeant Slaughter.
Sergeant
and them-
Slaughter.
Hillbilly
Sergeant Slaughter.
Jim.
Yeah. You remember in like '92 when like Sergeant Slaughter like started supporting the Saudis?
Yeah, yeah.
And him and
Oh
Hulk
yeah,
Hogan had-
him and Iron, they were all cool.
Yeah.
And him and Hogan were feud.
Yeah.
Him and Hogan.
And everybody like an American here. No,
because he turned on him.
I'm not fucking crazy. Randy Savage. Everybody love Macho Man. I remember when like Miss Liz would like interfere in the match and like cost him the match, and then she'll be standing there devastated, and like Randy will be like,
We got grabbed.
he'll grab her and then he'll cock back, and everybody be like, no, and he'll be like, don't hit her, like,
Right.
yes, this is the '80s.
These storylines.
Then we had, bro, again,
Abuse.
we had to change. We had to.
Abuse. That's crazy.
Yeah, he used to literally,
He literally used to grab her and be like, "Oh, cause you cost me the match."
like,
and I'm like,
finna hit it. He
Yeah.
finna hit
y'all said, y'all, we watching this at 10.
Yeah.
Irony and all of that.
it, bro,
It was.
he really,
But
it get dark,
yeah, you know.
And that's the crazy thing, cause
he cocked back like he done that shit.
bro. He caught back.
Yeah, that's
like,
the crazy thing.
Yeah,
It's so much stuff,
This
especially
ain't fake.
now. That they got
knocked our ass out.
they got so many documentaries and stuff about like, you know, now like what these wrestlers' lives were. Shout out to Dark Side. So what the wrestlers' lives were, you know, regularly. Like I posted in the wrestling chat, I was talking about Chris King. And I'm watching these Thunder episodes, these old episodes of WCW Thunder. They're terrible.
they're terrible.
Hey, horrible.
But Chris King used to wear a mask. He was some weird I don't know what you want, sci-fi
Mortis.
character called Mortis. Used to wear
He
green
showed
and-
the
yeah,
fuck was Mortis.
He was Mortis. And so, you know,
Wasn't Matt Morgan that other?
Matt Morgan was,
Yeah.
he had Raph.
Raph.
That was his name.
Mortis and
Raph.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So in the sinister minister was they manager.
James Mitchell.
So yeah, so anyway, so we in 98 now. Mortis is still a character. He want to join Raven flock. Raven tells him, in order to join my flock, you gotta remove the mask. You gotta be who you were always supposed to be. We watched Dark Side of the Ring, found out Chris King was gay. All them years. And like, damn,
But
the
you couldn't be
storyline
out
is
like
basically
that.
saying,
Yeah.
bro, be yourself.
Yeah.
Like, be yourself.
You couldn't
That was
be out
that
there
was like
like
a
that
fake
backstage.
storyline, but like, you know, that was his real life. Like, he really, because they say like once he took the mask off, it was like, oh, now people can see my face, so I can't really be out here in the wrestling industry doing what Vince has been doing all these years. Because you know now people don't know me. You know, the folk in the back, the boys know me, but they don't know me because I wear a mask. So now I gotta take this mask off. Somebody gonna find out that I'm basically gay, and then you know.
Yeah.
So that's another thing in wrestling that was still going on. That
Well, now you got a lot of wrestlers who out now.
Yeah.
but I'm talking about the perv stuff that's still.
Oh, hey, I can't, listen. You already know my theory. Look, I don't listen. I respect
I know him
Shawn
cute.
Michael.
I know him sexy.
You ever heard Vince McMahon version of that? Yeah, Vince sung a version of that with his soul.
with his own words.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Hey, listen, I really respect Shawn. I don't want to say anything further. He was my favorite wrestler growing up.
Sorry to hear this.
Oh, he like boy.
Man, hey, and you know what? If he did, cool.
I don't care.
That's him. But you know, it
How
was.
long is this segment?
I know, right?
You just here.
You got your cut.
You ain't told us shit. We'll talk about wrestling all night.
Yeah.
It's spirited, so.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it's funny because we're older now, so we still enjoy the product. Like, you know, we're fans. But them stories, now we're older, we finding out shit. It's just like,
It's like, man, this some wild
it was
shit.
some wild
that
shit
they-
going on when I was 12.
That we now know the
Yeah.
stuff that was going on while this was actually happening. Like, listen, bruh. Owen Hart died.
Yeah.
They kept the show.
Them folk went to break.
They pulled them.
Came back and pulled this nigga dead carcass out. And had the show.
It had the show. Yeah.
This nigga just died on TV.
Yeah.
We saw the shit. Like you can't find video of it. You probably can. If
You
you
probably
search,
can.
you probably can. I don't want to see this shit. But literally there are people who watch this shit on pay-per-view and all this stuff, and they literally just watch this man die. I know everybody in the arena did.
Yeah.
Shit, that might have been one of the first times I ever saw Jim Ross shook.
That and
Because it was him and the King.
Hell in
causing
Cell
that shit.
98.
Yeah, that man went.
Oh, Hell in Cell 98. Mick Foley need to be lucky he alive.
Man, I thought Mick Foley was dead.
He threw him off that thing.
he threw him off.
He threw him out there.
Jim Ross said he thought he was dead.
Yeah.
But he sure
killed
made
him.
that call. He sure made that call.
Yeah, he
But,
killed him.
I mean, considering he'd already had experience.
And look,
at this.
hey,
I
real,
mean,
in real talk, Taker was looking like, oh,
oh shit.
like,
That boy, because he didn't crash through it. He bounced off
Off of
the
it.
ground.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
bounced off the ground.
So it's like he boom, and that was before them the new kind of tables they got where they basically just break.
Yeah, it put a crack.
Well,
in
it just it don't really break. It just kind of like falls like in so it's safer.
Ooh, that was a long
Because they wasn't pulling the damn monitors out back in the day.
Oh, you following all this shit.
You just couldn't follow them.
Man, that man, he down there was a long. Them, it's high up there.
Terry Funk came out and was like, hey, beat me up so we can get the Paradise Day for real, y'all. You're like, oh, I'm gonna take the choke slam. Like, come on, please. I think he really might be hurt.
And that's
Terry
and
Funk,
if Terry Funk comes to tell you that,
Yeah.
nigga,
Terry Funk got
crazy.
9 lives.
Yeah.
Terry Funk crazy nigga.
And he old now.
And still doing
trying
that
to
shit.
His wife said she had to stay next to him because he ready to go.
He'll give you 5 minutes. He'll give you
And
5
let me
minutes.
tell
in
you,
the ring.
He is
It's
the
gonna be a
definition
good
of
5
being.
minutes.
Oh yeah, he the definition of. No, you good. He the definition of being on go.
He the wrestler.
Oh,
man.
he ready.
Y'all gonna watch that Flair last match?
I mean, if you know who got it,
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm not paying.
I'm
Man.
not watching that shit.
That's like fight. That's like watching the Floyd fight.
It is.
Man,
I ain't
It's a tag match now.
I'm scared.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
scared. Ric Flair is the wrestler.
When he did that video with Lethal a couple of months back,
Yeah.
and
Trying to
like-
let us know you can take a bump.
and look, he picked him up, and I was like, oh no,
no.
I was like, oh no.
You know, hey, listen, one bad fall.
One bad foul, man.
I mean, listen, when sometimes, I know it might sound, but like sometimes stuff can happen to you. It can be a blessing and a curse. I think him walking away from that plane crash was more of a curse than it was a blessing.
Living on
Because
borrowed time the whole
at
time.
that point,
Yeah.
I think he just felt like, shit, I'm invincible.
Yeah, you walk away from a plane crash in a Cessna, like in a little.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he walked away. He walked away from that shit, bruh. That shit was crazy, man. But then, Ric Flair literally has created. He killed himself so this guy could live. So he hated who Richard Flair was. This nigga created Ric Flair. I'm like, shh. Thank y'all for just hanging on in with us while we have been. Man, I was real high. Man, I just want to apologize to the listeners. But goddamn, I need some more of them edibles right there. That was it.
Man, listen, I'm ready to. You got
Eat your weed, people.
loyal patron.
Eat your weed, people. But yes, thank y'all for tapping in with us. Of course, you can check out all of our episodes via YouTube, SoundCloud, and Spotify. Just search the Vibe Controllers, or you can click on any of those links in our bios on our Instagram and Facebook pages. And it'll send you to a whole bunch of links where you can find all the information having to do with the Vibe Controllers. Again, man, thank you to our good brother Melvin C. Robinson the third. Make some noise, people. Get to Arsenio Barks.
Hey, man,
The
late
night in the 90s was something. That we had to do that show on there. Late night in the 90s. We had a time. You hear me?
It was a lot of shows, man.
But yeah, man. So we gonna go on, wrap up, get on up out of here. Melvin, man, let the folk know, like, how they can get in touch with you, what you got coming up.
Oh yeah, if you want to know anything about the Mississippi cannabis industry, just hit me up, Melvin at mscta.org. That's my email. You can go to the website, look at our resources panel, a lot of information there. You can follow me on all social media at Mel3 at MSCTA. That's MEL, the number 3, AT, MSCTA. I forgot it. But yeah, that's on Twitter and Instagram. And yeah, man, let's, make sure we have a great program. Let's normalize people using a plant because that's all it is. And, hopefully we can get some people some pain management and some people can make some money. So, yeah.
There it is. Merc, what you got coming up?
Yeah, I'm on tour, so just follow me on Instagram or all social media at Merc B. Williams. Now that you know, well, man, what I got coming up is most recently it's gonna be the tour is gonna be in Ponchatoula, Louisiana. So not Hammond anymore, Ponchatoula. You can go to readbrent.com, get those tickets as well, and be on the lookout for the September show and the Jackman Raising the Sip. I'm officially performing on that joint as well too. A bunch of other stuff we got going on too. So yeah, follow me on all social media. You'll know.
Alright. Shout out to Fifth Child. Shut that thing down this past week at Urban Foxes.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is it. You can add you to the link tree. At fifthchildmusic.com. You can get all that great stuff. And thank you to everybody who pulled up on us at the day party this past weekend. We had a time. Yeah, so like we always like to do. Oh, my bad. Thanks to the folks who bought t-shirts. I don't know if I thanked y'all last week, but thank you. We got more t-shirts coming, and all types of apparel. All right, so before we like to leave, we like to leave a little nugget, a little something to just carry on through the day. We got Melvin up in here. He gonna drop some knowledge on y'all before we dip up out of here.
I always try to be a good person because that's the female.
That's what's up.
Is it? Okay.
That's
I
it.
guess.
That's
I'm,
it, man.
no, I'm not. Ah, no. I got the cat out the bag. Oh,
No, if that's your nugget, that's I was like, I see where you're going.
Yeah.
I like it.
Just try to be a good person. Let's all try a little bit better each day.
Yes, be like Dungeon.
Be like Dungeon.
You know what? Can we get t-shirts made
Be like Dungeon.
say be like Dungeon? I was thinking about him today, and I was just like, that's a really good human being. Just a good person. Do he get pissed off? Like, I don't even know. Do he get mad about stuff? I don't want to know. You're right. But he smiling. Shout out to Dungeon. That's gonna be a hashtag. Be like Dungeon. Be like Dungeon. You ain't even got to pay me for that. You get your money back. Boy, here we go. No, I was like, anyway, that segue. I was like, let me stop. All right, man. Hey, Dante. That part. Good God. All right, man. We just want to, again, man, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Y'all just keep tapping in with us. We got a lot of stuff coming up. We'll do some more stuff this summer. Fall's going to be crazy. So, yeah. Y'all just, like I say, stay stuck to us. Can't talk. Hey, Mert. Yeah. Stay up, stay blessed, stay free. Y'all shut it. Alright, 2 fingers up, mean peace to the side, because I'm chilling. You got to fucking say it. You got to say it.
Corn is man-made.
No!
Oh, wait, what?
Out here.
Wait, what?
Out here.
Airy.
Out here. But you got to say it like that. Out here. Out here. Yeah!
Oh, okay, cool. I was confused like a motherfucker. I'm like, what?
Corn is also man.
Corn is man-made.
Corn
Yeah.
is man-made.